about it. There we go. All right. So super excited. I want to introduce myself first. My name is Melisa Mistler. I am an unfranchised owner, a UFO. I have been with Market America for almost 30 years now. I absolutely love the company. I am a newly appointed local coordinator in Northern California, and I'm so excited about this because there is so much happening. We have the most amazing teams in Northern California, and we're just bringing them all together to make super huge things happen. And so what I wanted to do is work with the 5 different teams and have us do a little competition and grow together as we've got exciting things ahead. So I've got a lot to share. If you are calling in, and I've picked on Paula, I think this will be my 3rd call now. Paula is from Florida. Thank you, Paula. We are not expecting Paula to fly in from Florida for a local seminar. Now, we would absolutely love having her, but the idea is, how can we grow Northern California for all lines of sponsorship? And that was JR's vision, right? Who has heard JR talk about the GMTSS being open to anyone? We want to work together. And so my senior partners, Barb, Boldt, and Norm and Mary Roth, are following JR's vision, and I'm following them. And the idea being, what can we do together as a team to grow the area? And so I want to make sure you guys all know we cover all of Northern California with 5 different cities holding a UBP every Thursday. So there is somewhere for your guests to plug into. And so let me just start us off. I introduced myself. Mary Roth, would you introduce yourself and your passion for Market America? Let the people know who you are. Mary, welcome.
Hi. Hope everyone had a great Independence 4th of July weekend. I started my unfranchised business back in the horse and buggy days in 1996. No cell phones, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. So at any rate, today it's the Learjet days. It's lightning fast, and you can all accomplish 6 figures in a fraction of the time it took us. So I'm going to give you some secrets tonight. You want some secrets and shortcuts?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
All right. Then I will go forward. The secrets are plugging people into the system. And that's why the company implements the local seminars and the districts and the icon and the leadership. When I started in 96, I took 2 people to the, it was in, let me think, Fort Lauderdale in February. I started in September. I had 2 people. Then by August, I had about 20 people, and it just kept duplicating, expanding and multiplying, because getting people to the big events creates knowledge and belief. And you learn about all the new developments, all the new products. But what impressed me and got me was looking at people that were making multiple 6 figures. And I thought, if they can do it, I think I can. And I remember watching Ben Ginder on stage, and he kind of stammered. He couldn't really talk. And I'm like, wow, I'm impressed, because, most platforms, you have to be a professional speaker. You have to be polished. You have to be perfect. And that is not the case with our platform. Not that it doesn't help, but it's not necessary. It's for average people that just plug into the system. And that's why it's so powerful, because you meet people from all over, all different types of people. Some people are introverts, some people are in between, some people are outgoing. Anybody can make a nice income in our company if you just follow the system. And that constitutes, obviously, starting at the local. attending your unfranchised business overviews, and then your local seminars. And then, of course, now we have tons of Zooms you can jump on. But it's nice to meet in person. It's this, there's nothing like it. I mean, being on Zooms is fine, but being in front of people and with people is a whole different ballgame. And to me, that's what really, I think, inspires people and moves them forward and connects them. It's like, you're in the energy, you're in the atmosphere. So, we all want to be in outer space, right?
We do. And so Mary, you are super excited about this new kit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's limited time, right? And so that's why we're diving in now. Like, why are we meeting right now? We have got a time frame, right? So Mary, what is going on with this kit in general, and then for you?
Well,
You get trash bag for there?
it's
Because I
basic-
just,
okay, it's basically like the 169.95, but it has let's see, 4 different samples, 2 of each sample, but it counts for 200 business volume, which is what is needed to accumulate business volume from everybody else. So they've made it very affordable, and it would be, I mean, when I started, I had to do 600 BV to qualify my business. So it was, with everything, it was way over $1,000. And that was back in 1996, which back then that was a lot of money compared to now. So this is like, it takes the cake. I mean, it has 2 months of your unfranchised management system, which is $21.95. It has 10 different websites. It has your marketing app, and it has some products that you can sample out and try yourself. And I think it's amazing. I've already partnered with 2 people, and I've got 3 more interested that I'm following up with this week. So it's just like, why not? I mean, you spend more than that going out to eat, with 2 or 3 people, it can cost more than that. So it's crazy. It's like, why wouldn't you? And my last person I partnered with, we did the Sezzle just to see how it would work. And it divided it up into 5 payments of $53 every 2 weeks with no interest. So, you can't go wrong. You just absolutely, it's a game changer. And this only runs till August 14th. So I highly recommend talking to people that maybe you've approached in the past and just saying, we've got a new program that it's crazy to pass up. So at any rate, and it's our top selling products. So, who do you know that needs more energy, has digestive issues, gets dehydrated? We've got it all here, and just this small sampling. So
And
I
Mary,
highly
your
recommend.
excitement about this the other night when you were telling me, $53 to change your life, to help change other people's. Here again is what's included. Mary, how did that conversation work? Like, give us some tips about, if this was a text workshop, what would we be saying about $53 to get started and fully qualified?
Well, there's no business in the world you can start for that low amount and make the kind of income that we can with each unfranchise. So it's crazy.
In 1994, I started with $1,700. $1,700.
That would be like 17,000 today.
$1,700. I had 7 centers. I did not have the money. I used Visa's money to help me get the order to qualify for 200 BV and 7 centers, 1,400 BV, 1,700 and some odd dollars. I found 5 women that wanted to lose weight. I put them all on thermochrome. They all lost weight. I said, look, you find me 5 women that want to lose weight. I'll give you your next bottle free. So they all did. So I had 30 customers just like that. All my products paid for, all within 2 weeks. I've never used one of my own dollars to do this business. And we made over $15 million. Think about that. Think about that. Now, did it just happen? Nothing just happens. You make it happen. This 250 that the company just came out with, what a joke. What a joke. You have the most opportune time now to build your business like never before. $250 gives you 200 BV and all those extra products, all those websites, all the UFMS, all the unfranchised marketing app. It gives you so much for $250. George Washington's. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I could not believe they brought this out. But we only have until August 14th. So make it happen, because I'm telling you, your business will explode. It's not even a decision anymore whether you're going to buy products. Products. I got a business that can pay me multi-millions if I work it. A business. Where on this planet can you find anything that's legal, ethical, and helps people and make that kind of money for 250 George Washingtons? Think about it. Unbelievable.
Are so right. So for those of you that don't know,
Unbelievable.
this is Norm, Mary's husband. Thank you, Norm, for popping on. You don't have to go far. What we're doing, this slide here, and you're welcome to take screenshots of this. Norm, Mary, Barb, and I are committed to help every single one who makes the commitment for our 60-day accountability to help you daily, weekly, and monthly. So every single day until September 1st, I will be doing a step 1 for your people. Every week, we will be doing a text workshop to help you find people somewhere in Northern California that we can plug into any of the 5 cities that we have. Every single week, Barb Boldt is going to be doing a step 2 for your people. Every single month, Norm and Mary are going to be part of the meet and greet. And so to make this fun, again, here's my little alien heads. We've got to have fun. Corporate America is no longer fun. This is about us having fun. So we have made 5 teams. Bay 1, Bay 2, Grass Valley and Redding, Sacramento, and Merced, and beyond. Lo, give me some beyond, right? Coming in from Merced. These are our co-captains for our different teams who are either district, local, or UBP coordinators currently or in the past. So we've got some great co-captains, and we're asking everyone on the call to join the ship. And thank you for those that put your little background on. We are joining teams tonight. And so we want to get you on the right team. So Elaine, who's calling in from the state of Washington, you would be in the team Merced and beyond. Lisa from Arizona, Merced and beyond. Dean is on the call. She's from Arizona. She's already made the commitment. She is on the team. So we have 5 teams. So if you're calling in and saying, I don't live in Northern California, we've got you covered. We have a team, Merced and beyond. And so we're going to get you connected so that you can be on the daily calls, the weekly calls, the text workshops, and more. Again, take photos of any of these screenshots so that you are prepared. Here are our amazing leaders. So I want to just put a shout out. Alice Chu and Greg Leach are Bay 1. Alice has been our district coordinator for decades. Greg has been a phenomenal local coordinator. Schwen was our previous local coordinator, and she is a web center trainer. And Stephen, I think, holds the longest title in Northern California, like 10 years, just rocking it as our UBP coordinator. Gayleen and Tracy are combining Redding and Grass Valley together to grow that area. Both are fairly new UBP coordinators and are exploding their business. Sacramento, Michelle is a local coordinator for Mandarin, but she's got an amazing team in Sacramento. And so why are we calling Michelle Sacramento's leader? Because she's got some wonderful team there to partner with our newest UBP coordinator, Terry Allison, who has just signed the contract. We're super excited. Then Lo Se Chow from Merced. He is just crushing it, killing it. Completing the challenges, totally locked in. And so I chose to partner with him. And so those are the different co-captains. And if you want to take a picture of this screen, these are the dates of the upcoming UBPs in the 5 cities. The ones in red are for part of our upcoming challenge where you get recognized at the local seminar that's coming up. And so definitely get these dates, because these are the dates that we want Norm, Mary, Barb, and myself to help plug your people in to these events. And I can attest that each of these captains, co-captains, UBP coordinators are phenomenal. You will be so proud to have your guests go to their events. I promise you that. I have attended every single one, and they are running it like the GMTSS leaders we expect them to be, and you will be so proud. Now, during one of the text workshops, we're going to go through what cities are near, because you may never have heard of San Mateo, but you've heard of San Francisco. So what cities are near San Mateo? We're going to help you find people that need us, that live in each of these 5 areas in Northern California. And then we have a challenge sheet where every single week you're going to be asked, how many guests did you have at the step 1? How many guests did you have at the step 2? How many guests did you have at the UBP? And how many tickets did you sell? So this is the 4 questions, really. It's on a spreadsheet for 8 weeks. And I want to let you know, Grass Valley and Redding are in first place because Tina had 2 guests at the UBP. So now this coming, go Tina, I see those hands. The next UBP is in Merced in 2 days. So Lo's going to be on the board. I see your hands, Lo. So we've got a lot coming up. It's not a complicated, what are we doing? It's step 1, step 2, UBP, sell a ticket. That's what we're going to be tracking for our 5 teams. And so I just loved this. Words and actions matter. Trust is everything. Surround yourself with people that lift you up. People see how we act, how we move, and what we post. Let's form a new family regardless of organization lineage. We're all here to link arms, make this the best GMTSS, and grow. And so we do have a challenge. So for Northern California, let's do this challenge. The challenge for the local seminar, that is $9.19 with Norm and Mary Roth is to purchase 4 tickets to the event. And we have a special 4 tickets for $100. Attend 2 different cities UBPs, bring a guest to one of them, and have a retail event with 4 people. Post photos, right? We're talking about post photos. That gets you VIP seating, it gets you red carpet photo, gets you certificate. That is what the challenge is. So our 60 days to go along with that, 5 teams, same thing, purchase your 4 tickets, and then you get points for guests at step 1, step 2, UBPs, meet and greets. And here's the thing, by you purchasing 4 tickets, and many of you already have, you are plugged into a team that's going to help you sell those tickets. We're not waiting until the last minute. We're doing it now. Who do you want in front of Norm and Mary on September 19th? So Mary, if you're able to come back to us, why should people be at this event on September 19th? What are you and Norm planning on doing?
Teaching you how we got to our income level.
And tell
believe
people
me,
what that is.
okay. We are executive field vice presidents, and that means we make 45 to 63,000 every 4 months or 4 weeks. Sorry. But the big thing is that we work when we want, where we want, if we want, with who we want. It creates a lifestyle. I used to own a hair salon. My salon owned me. I trained my competition, and I worked over 60 hours a week, and I had tons of overhead, and it cost me a fortune to start my business. Didn't cost me $250. And this was back, let's see, when did I start my hair salon? 1982. It cost me well over 500,000 back then. So all I'm going to say is that what we have to offer is, like, people are going to say that's too good to be true. And in a way it seems like it, but it's just for the average person. And I can't believe what they just put out, because, what can you buy for $250? You can't even buy a cell phone, can't buy a computer. You really can't buy much of anything. So to create an income that will set you free for the rest of your life, because, if you're trading time for money and something happens, your company closes, they downsize, maybe something happens in your life, you get sick, family member gets sick, and you need time off, it's just not there. And you could go to work tomorrow and they could say, sorry, but you don't need to come back tomorrow. And, that can be devastating, obviously. So this is a backup plan that if something does happen, you've got money coming in the door, and everybody needs at least 7 income streams. So this is another income stream where you're going to get paid for what you're already buying, get it at wholesale, and get a tax write-off. So, and our products have to work because we broker them, and they buy everything in $1 million order. And I remember talking to product support, and I said, well, if products aren't as popular, can't you buy a smaller order? And they said no, because the price is too high. So that's the key with what we have. When you're an individual and you're trying to market products and you're buying them yourself, you're not going to get the prices that you can get if you buy $1 million order. So our company has everything covered, and we've got a system that's proven, that works, that's turnkey. And it's so simple. It's just plugging into it. And don't wait, like Melissa said, to the last minute to try to have people purchase your ticket. I tell people this is a training that if you went to a lot of trainings, you'd be paying, like Grant Cardone, he charges thousands of dollars. And they wanted 50,000 just to go on a cruise to network for like 4 days. So our trainings are so inexpensive. Business coaches are expensive. We train and teach people for nothing because we all benefit. The company pays us on our team, on our volume. We all help each other. And that's what I like about it. We don't compete. So our trainings are like a joke. I mean, $30 for a training that will help you with your life, any business, other business you have. I tell people, if you don't feel like you learned anything or benefited anything, I will give you your money back. That's how confident I am that they will learn something that will help them with whatever they're doing in life. And so that's why, you know, I just ask people, you know, how would you like to attend training by people that have made multi-millions and helped over 30 people make millions, and it's only $30. And if you don't feel that you've learned or benefited anything, I will refund your money. But believe me, you will definitely benefit. And,
Thank you,
you
Mary.
know,
And
that's
so
it.
something that we're trying to do, we don't just need the same UFOs, Mary, to come back again, right? We are not making, what do they call it, a coffee clutch where it's
Nope.
us little people. We want to spread the word. And so the next 60 days is not about you getting to Norm and Mary. You should already have your ticket. You should already be there. This, especially for people out of the area, how can we get your new people? If you get 4 tickets, the link is in the chat. If you get your 4 tickets, now Norm, Mary, Barb, and I are going to work for you for the next 60 days to move those 4 tickets. You having 4 new people listen to Mary and Norm for $30 when they just shared how many millions they've made and how many people they've helped make millions. What would this do if you just buckled in right now, made the commitment, get your 4 tickets, join our ship, and take off with us for the next 60 days, 1 day, every single day for 30 minutes, get a guest on your step 1. 1 half hour once a week for a text workshop, 1 half hour on Wednesdays for a step 2 with Barb Boldt. Now, what if you say, I can't commit to all that? Nobody is asking you to commit to anything but showing up and getting those 4 tickets. Now, what do you show up to? What fits your schedule? If we're holding a step 1 while you're at work, don't come to that one. Come to the ones that fit your schedule. So I know a few people were scared of what was I signing them up for, that they were giving their firstborn in the next 60 days. That is not the case. The case is you get your 4 tickets and then you plug in so that we can help you find your contacts in Northern California, plug them into our amazing GMTSS system with our 5 incredible UBP coordinators, and get your new people to see Norm and Mary on September 19th. So the QR codes are here. The link is in the chat. Mary, did you want to talk any more about product? Because you had mentioned you were in a salon. You weren't focusing on beauty in the salon as far as the product brokerage, right? What did you do product-wise from your salon?
Well, when I started, we didn't have any makeup. All we had was the Skintelligence skincare. So I focused, we had 4 isotonics. So I focused on OPC, and then we had Thermochrome Select and the booster. And that's what I sold. I sold Thermochrome Select, the booster, and the OPC. That's how I built my business. And oh, I wanted to mention too, if you live in the Arizona area or you know anyone, there's going to be a live unfranchised business presentation Tuesday. I think it's the, let's see, 14th. I think, of July. It's the second Tuesday in Scottsdale. So if you want to know location, whatever, you can text me. My number is 414-406-1040. I can put it in the chat too.
And
So
of course, it's in the GMTSS, right?
yeah, yes, it's on the GMTSS, correct.
And so,
So
yeah,
I
we want to plug in everywhere. Now, are you one of the speakers that night?
no.
Okay. So you're
not
just
sure.
promoting the area because that's
Right.
what we do.
Mhm.
You are awesome.
Correct.
So any product right now that is just leading the parade for you and your business right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I have people ordering everything, but it's all mostly health and nutrition that I retail. And skincare. But majority is, you know, the isotonics. And then of course, people are adding in, the creatine, the protein, and the electrolytes. But
And so
most
our
of my
day
is,
on
pardon?
on September 19th, we're going to have an unfranchised business presentation, the local seminar, and then you and Norm are doing a product training that night.
Right.
And so it is just amazing. So here's our current product line. I think it's so beautiful. We've had a lot of updated logos and bottles, and we have new caps coming out for all of our isotonics. So for those of you that were not happy with the recent change in caps, the company heard all of us, and the new caps are coming out shortly. As many great products as we have, we always go back to our greatest product being belief. Norm, Mary, Barb, and our belief is so solid in this company. We want to help all of you help others. And so what we've got coming up, of course, is the International Convention. We hope to see you all in August 19th through the 23rd. We do have on July 15th, Mark Ashley sharing a little bit about what to expect with Icon. So plug into that. And then this was Tracy's idea, our little NorCal UFO. Maybe we're going to get some merch. We could all get the matching t-shirts and have a group photo at Icon. So wanted to make sure that you knew what was coming up with that. Once again, here is the QR code for new caps are nice. Yes. Did you already get the new caps, Robert, or you just heard about them? And so the links are in the chat. And I would like to bring up Barb Boldt, director and $1 Million Club member. Barb, I'd love to always have you close us out and wrap this up. Why should people plug in, get their 4 tickets now, and get involved? And again, realize you cannot be on a team without the 4 tickets. So everyone that purchases those 4 tickets will be put on a team and then notified when the step 1s and step 2s are. Barb, you were here last in Grass Valley, California. Norm and Mary are coming out. We appreciate you so much. What do we need to know?
Well, I think the bottom line is you need to know, what do you want? And are you happy and satisfied where you are right now?
No.
And it's $100. $100, I do not think will make or break you. If you don't have another $100, basically sell a little product and get some retail sales, and you'll have the product. So it ends up to be not about the money. Because if your car breaks down, if your TV breaks down, if your computer breaks down, if your phone shuts off, you will find $100. So it's not about the money. It goes back to the belief. Number 1, do you believe in yourself? Number 2, are you where you want to be in life? 31 years ago, my husband and I were approached by this persistent person who is our athletic director and teacher on our staff, who I happen to be co-teaching with him, and that's Norm, who also lived in our basement for like 6 or 8 weeks because he had no money. So he came as a brand new teacher. Love him to pieces, and so grateful for him, because he said in 1995, Barb, I understand you need an extra $300 a month for education for your 4 sons, for parochial education. Now, it's a commitment. That school was 30 miles away. So every day, 4 sons, all different ages, they were all 3 years apart. Well, then there was Josh, who's 6 years apart. We made a commitment to drive 60 miles a day for Lutheran education. So again, it's not about the money, because you will find the money. It's about, what do you want? And are you happy with where you're at? So money does not drive me, but my kids were a high priority. So we found the money and to start our business. And now it's 31 years later. I am so grateful. Where I'm at right now is our summer home in northern Wisconsin. And time is short, people. My husband died 15 months ago. So again, would I want him back? Absolutely, because time is precious. You can't get time back. So are you where you're at? Bite the bullet and buy 4 tickets. And even if you're not in the area, plugging into the step 1, plugging into the step 2, plugging into the team, not necessarily your team, because as JR said, one team is one dream, because everyone you see on this page today is one team, not necessarily financially connected. And we don't really care if we're financially connected. We want to help everyone. So I was looking for $300 a month. The people I bring into the business right now, I'll be honest, they're not looking for a business. They're looking to have a good, healthy life and longevity. And I see Robin's on here. She's a longevity coach. Robin, are you going to commit to 4 tickets? And that's just where it's about at. So we want to live well. You will live longer. But the point is, will you live well and healthy? So I basically sell a lot of product. And I ask my people, do they want to come in? Do they want their products at cost? And if so, this is what it's going to take. Oh, yes, it happens to be a business. And then they lead me to their customers. They lead me to who they know, and they're working the business, even though they don't even know it. Norm had me working the business, and I'll be honest, 2 weeks after I bought the thermochrome, bought 10 bottles, if he would have said it was a business, I would have said, forget it. I don't need a business. I'm a full-time wife, a full-time mom, a full-time teacher. I don't want a business. I just want $300 a month. And then he told me I had to go to a business meeting, and I said, what for? He said, what's a business? I said, Norm, I don't want a business. I just want this product. I want $300 a month. And he said, it's a business. You will love it. And he was absolutely correct. And I just thank Norm from the bottom of my heart, because I'm a very simple person and I'm an average person, but I have high expectations and I want the best for everyone around me. And 4 tickets, I'm buying 4 tickets and I'm in Wisconsin. I will find 4 ticket people. And the other thing is, bottom line is, it's tax deductible. Why wouldn't I buy it? I'm not going to fly there, or maybe I will. I'm not quite sure. But again, what do you want? Are you where you want to be? And who do you want to bless with this business and with this product? Because it's so not about you. So in conclusion, you need to bite the bullet. You need to buy the 4 tickets. It's $100. Again, sell 4 OPCs and you have the $100. It's not rocket science, even though Melisa's blasting off into outer space. It's okay. We'll go with her, because I love my Northern California team. I just absolutely adore them. And why? Because they're special. Why? Because they're helping people follow and find their dreams. So it's 4 tickets to see Norm and Mary. We will help you get people there. And even if you sell 2 tickets or 3 tickets, it's tax deductible. It's okay. Bottom line is, get you there, get your people there, and join in the blast off for wherever Melisa is taking you, because it's going to be fun. There we go.
Well, and if you buy 4 tickets, they're only $25 each, and you need one for yourself. So that means you've got $75 out there that, believe me, they're going to burn a hole in your pocket and you're going to get rid of them. And I remember the story about Ben Ginder. He had to buy, they told him to buy 100 tickets. And that was for, I think it was for Miami. And I don't know what they were back then, but I'm sure they were about $200. And he didn't have the money. So guess what? He put them on a credit card and he had to sell them because he had to pay his card off at the end of the month. So again, it's just all about who do you want to help and who do you want to have them change their life, because like Barb said, it's all about time. You can't make more time, you can't get it back, you can't buy it. So time is a very important asset. Of course, health is major important, because if you don't have your health, who cares if you have time or money? You know, you're going to spend all your time and money trying to get your health back, and you're going to be miserable in the process. So at any rate, we have it all. And I
Thank you
challenge
so
all of you.
much, Mary. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Norm, for popping on. So yes, if you purchase tonight, the 4 tickets for 100, link and QR codes are up. You will be assigned to a team and invited to tomorrow's step 1. What if you can't make tomorrow's step 1? It's okay, right? Like there's nothing that's going to happen if your schedule doesn't fit. We are inviting you to plug in. And I did hear Barb say it's tax write-off. Well, I want you to know we are working to sell those tickets for you for the next 60 days. And so this is a time to get on board with that amazing kit, being able to register a new partner fully qualified for $53, have people at this event, whether you can attend or not. And I cannot say enough about our 5 UBP coordinators. They are amazing. You plugging your people into their events, you're going to grow. And so really that is all that we have for tonight. So I just want to thank you all for coming. I want to invite you to get on the ship with us, get your 4 tickets tonight, and join in on tomorrow's step 1. So that's it. Have a great night.